Hi, welcome back to LeetCode. Today I'm going to discuss LeetCode problem 567, permutation in string. So problem statement is given two strings s1 and s2, return true if s2 contains a permutation of s1 or false otherwise. So return true if one of s1 permutation is the substring of s2 substring. So we already know about substring and subsequence. So substring means what? Like suppose our input string is ABCD. This is our input string. So substring, what are the possible substrings are? One is A, then AB, then ABC, ABCD, then B, BC, BCD, then C. Right. So substrings are actually contiguous actually array. And what about the subsequence? Subsequence means we can actually skip this any character in between. So we can actually take AC, this is one possible subsequence, then AD, but we can't change the order. Like this is actually okay, these two are, but this string is not possible, DA, because we here actually are changing the ordering, right? So this is not a possible subsequence, but this is actually correct. So we have to actually find out that the in string S1 is any substring possible in the string S2 or not, right? So suppose go to actually example 1. So S1 is AB and the S2 is EIDBA OOO. So here actually what are the possible permutation possible for string S1? One is AB and another is BA, right? So you have to check that is there any substring in S2 which actually either AB or BA, any one of this. So first of all, length is 2. Inputs like for permutation length is 2. AB length is 2. So I'll check its length is substring of length 2. That this is actually AB or BA, any one of this. So first of all, it is EI, not AB or BA. So then actually length 2 is possible. ID, not, it is not a possible. Then DB, this is also not correct. Next is BA. Yes, this is actually possible because B is one of the possible permutation of input string S1. So that's why here actually answer will be true, right? Correct. Now go to the next example. S1 is equal to AB, then S2 EI DBO AOO. So what are the possible permutation of S1 AB? One is AB, the input string, another is BA. Now we'll check is there any substring in present in S2 or not, who is actually AB or BA, either AB or BA. Now first, what is the length of the this substring? AB length is 2. So I'll check is substring of length 2. So what are the possible substring are possible of length 2? EI, then ID, then DB, then BO, then OA, AO, OO, right? So any one of this actually is AB or BA? No. I have actually generated all possible actually substring of length 2, but none of this is actually matching with AB or BA. So that's why here answer will be false, right? So here you can check here actually answer is false. So this logic actually clear how it's working. Now actually how can I actually solve this problem? Now we like here actually any one of the actually permutation is possible, it can be matched. So here actually what should be the constant AB, this is suppose our string S1. So and we have to match this this permutation of this substring is present or not in S2, string S2. So what I will do, first I will actually count. First of all I will check what is the length of this, because length will be constant after permutation. Also any permutation combination, their length will be always constant. Here actually length is 2, so substring length will be also 2. So I'll check each substring length of 2, that length. I'll check what is the frequency of this, frequency of each character. Like they mentioned that only A to Z 26 small case letter actually possible. So I will actually take a vector or map, anything that actually store the frequency of A to Z. Okay, then I will check for this window length actually constant, whatever the length for this, and here is the length, both are same. I'll check what is the frequency of the characters present in this window and whatever the frequency of this present in this input string S1. If both are actually same, that means what? this actually possible permutation. If any one of this actually not matching, that means what? This is actually not a permutation of the string s1, right? Suppose this is actually our string abc. Okay, now from this window length 3, I actually our string is aba. So what is the frequency of this here in this window? A frequency is 2 for a, b frequency will be 1. Now for this string s1, what is the frequency of the all character? For frequency a, frequency is 1, for b frequency is 1, again c again 1. So I'll check this window. For this window length 3, what are the frequency is this matching or not? If any one of this is not matching, that means what? This is not a permutation of this. So that time I will actually go to the next window. If it is matched, that time this is actually true, right? So that's why I will actually store a frequency map, that is for s1, that is to store the frequency of each character present in the input string. Because permutation is now go to the actually string s2. I will check window length of this input string, whatever the length is for a string s1. For this window length, I will check what is the frequency of this for this window, current window. If it is matched, that is okay, we will return true. If it is not matched, then I go to the next window of the same length. So what actually I can do, suppose our input string s2 is a, b, c, d, e, f, and our s1 length is actually 3 length. Now first I will check with abc. Okay, if it is not matched, then what I will check? I will check bcd, this length 3. Okay, then if it is not matched again, then I will check cde, because they mention the substring. So this is the next substring, length 3. Length will be always constant. Now go to the next length 3, def. Correct. So what I will do, I will first check the abc. Then whenever I am adding the new character d, then I am discarding the front character, whatever the character present at the front, a. Okay, suppose abc actually already present, I am adding d here, so I will discard a from this string. So ultimately the string will be bcd. Okay, so here actually how can I actually adjust this? So I will add the frequency of d into the current map, and whatever the frequency for this character, I will that will be actually decreased, right? Because this is going to the out of the this window, correct? And any of the then any state after adding any character, ultimately bcd here, I will check that this is actually matched or not for the from the frequency map of the s1 string s1, correct? Now go to the actually code. If it is clear, please like the actually video, and if any doubt, actually you can actually comment on that. And if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe the channel. Now go to actually code. So we'll get actually two input string s1 and s2. So we have to actually check this string s1 is a permutation present in the string s2 or not. So I'll first check the length of this two string s1 and s2. Suppose here actually we got one added condition, m1 if length of string s is greater than already the length of the string s2. Then it is sure that suppose in our string it is a length actually 10 character present, in s2 suppose 5 character is present, then is there any way to actually matched? That we do not need to actually check, because here actually 10 character actually we placed, and we need to check that this 10 character actually present or not in the string s2. So if its length is already smaller than this input string s1, then it will always actually return false. So that's why I will return false here. If it is suppose here actually 5 character is present in the s1 and 10 character present in the string s2, that time actually we need to actually check that is there any possible permutation or not. So we have actually taken we have already stored a frequency for the string s1, right? So that is a 26 character possible, and initially the frequency will be 0. That's why initially it is 0. Now I'm iterating the string s1. So for each character, I'm actually for 0 it will be a, actually storing 0 index is storing the frequency of a, 1 index is storing the frequency of b. So that's why I minus a, I'm storing this, adjusting this, and increasing the count by ++. Okay, now again I'm just we need what? We need the same window from this string s2, whatever the length actually string s1 have. So what I'm doing, I just actually decreasing the frequency in the this frequency in map vector c, Okay, you can actually take another variable also, another map. Okay, then actually you can actually compare this two map. Here actually I have actually, instead of two map, I have actually used only one variable, one vector. Okay, smartly actually, right? Because we are just actually decreasing the frequency. It is same. If it is like the frequency should be same. So suppose a is present twice in the input string s1. So in the string s2 also, the substring also a should frequency should be 2. That time it will only be a permutation can be. So that's why ultimately what will happen here, actually we are storing 2, and if I actually subtract by 2, then ultimately the frequency should be 0. If it is not 0, that means what, there is some disbalance. So that time actually we can return actually false. So that's why instead of that I am using on variable. Now I'm just decreasing that, and if our length is already I have already have ABC, so I have already inserted D into our current window. So what I have to do, I have to just discard this A from the current window, because our length should be 3. Here actually length currently is 4. So before going to that, I am just subtracting this. I am checking if our current length is greater than equals to 0. That means what, I have already one character that is already extra. So how actually find out that current index I and the length of the current window will be what, M. So suppose our M is actually 2 character is present for the string s1. So and current I is equal to 2. So what should be the actually current actually in window length would be 2. So 1 and 2 index would be there, right? We only checked 1 and 2 because if you check it, 2 elements are present, index 1 and index 2. But you can check the 0 also already and in counting this in this window. So that's why I minus M, I is equal to 2, M is equal to 2. So 2 minus 2, it is 0. So it is greater than equals to 0. So that's why I will just adding this, because this frequency I have already subtracted and now it is going out of this current window. That's why just adding this, right? Because whenever just we were taking the current character into our current window, that time we were subtracting. That's why here actually similar reverse thing we were doing. Now we are checking the particularly only BCD, this substring is a possible permutation of not for string s1. So what I am calling this function, a helper function all z. So here actually passing the current frequency of C vector. So here what should be the condition? If it is a permutation, all should be actually non-zero. All frequency of each character should be 0. That time only it possible, right? Here actually A present twice in the input string s1, and similarly A also present twice in the string substring of s2. So ultimately the frequency should be 0. So that's why I'm just checking. I'm just traversing each character position 0 to 26. I'm checking if it is not 0, not equal to 0. That means what? This is not a permutation. So I return false. And ultimately if it all matched, that time I return true. And it is matched here actually. If it is actually output is true, that time return true, because we need to check any one of these. I do not need to check all of the actual permutation present or not. Any one of this actually exists, that time return true. Else ultimately after checking all the actually window of length M, if it is not matched any one of this, that time ultimately return false, that there is no actually substring is present of the permutation, right? It is clear. So what is the time loss of this approach? So here actually iterating the input string s1. So time loss here it will be big of M, length of this s1 is M, so that's why time loss will be for this will be big of M. Here actually you are iterating this length n, so time loss will be big of n for this iteration, the length of the string s2. Now for this here actually we are calling also helper function all z. They actually checking that the this current window substring, the current substring is a possible permutation or not. So here actually we are constantly iterating 26 characters, because there is only 26 characters possible, right? So you can actually assume that the time will be big of n cross 26. 26 is a constant, that's why we can actually assume that this is big of n, right? So ultimately what is the time sorting? Big of n for iterating the string s2 plus big of n for iterating for generating all window of length m, right? So ultimate time sorting will be big of m plus n. And what is the space complexity? We are just, you can check is we are actually taking only one vector of length 26. So space complexity big of 26. This is actually constant. You can assume the big of 1. right? It is clear. Please like the video if you like the explanation. Thank you.